Ready, sir. Good morning. Exactly 10 o'clock we'll start the class because no one came out, no one came. Maybe by 10 they may join. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, shall we start the class? Welcome back for a history session. I'm Naresh, history faculty. Good morning, everyone. And right, good morning. Today we are discussing about Rashtrakutas. In previous session, we discussed up to Western Chalukyas and Pallavas, and now in this topic, yeah, very good morning. In this topic, we discuss about in today we are going to discussing about Rashtrakutas and Cholas and advent of Arabs, and we'll start medieval period. Okay, today we are talking about medieval period. Medieval period, right? First, we'll start with Rashtrakutas. Okay, Rashtrakutas founder was Danti Durga. Rashtrakuta dynasty. Okay, Danti Durga was the founder of Danti Durga was the founder of Danti Durga was the founder of Rashtrakuta dynasty. Rashtrakuta dynasty, right? Danti Durga actually he worked as a subordinate of Western Chalukyas. He worked as a subordinate of remember he worked as a subordinate of Vikramaditya II of Western Chalukya dynasty. After death of Vikramaditya II, Danti Durga declared independence in Yellore. In Yellore, he declared independence in Yellore. Yellore was the capital city of Danti Durga or Rashtrakutas, and in their inscription they mentioned that they belongs to Satyaki family. Okay, Satyaki, cousin of Lord Sri Krishna, cousin of Lord Sri Krishna. Right, Danti Durga defeated Nandi Varma. Danti Durga defeated Nandi Varma of Pallava dynasty. Okay, Danti Durga daughter Reva Devi. Danti Durga daughter Reva Devi. Right, this Reva Devi Dantidurga daughter Reva Devi protected. Reva Devi was married by Nandivarma. Nandivarma too was the contemporary to Dantidurga, right? And Nandivarma daughter, right? Nandivarma daughter, sorry, Dantidurga daughter Reva Devi was married by Nandivarma too, right? Okay, Dantidurga victory is discussed in two inscriptions. Two inscriptions. You should remember two inscriptions. Number one, in Yellore we have a Dashavatara cave. Dashavatara cave. Okay, this Dashavatara cave is in Yellora, and in our exam they may ask what is the number of these caves. In Yellore there is a 34 caves. There is 34 number of caves. Okay, Archaeological Survey of India gave numbers. Archaeological Survey of India gave numbers to caves in Yellore. Caves in Yellore. Okay, you should remember 35 caves. Out of 35, 34, Dashavatara cave number is 15. In our exam, they may ask, okay, what is the number of Dashavatara cave in Yellore? That is 15, 1 5. Dantidurga constructed Dashavatara cave and his victory is discussed. So we can consider Dashavatara cave inscription. Dashavatara cave inscription. And we have another inscription, Samagad. Samagad. In Samagad also we found inscription of Dantidurga. Dashavatara cave inscription and Samagad inscription. These two inscriptions speak about victories of Dantidurga, and in Ujjain, Dantidurga constructed a small temple and he performed Hiranya Garbhadana Hiranya Garbhadana. He performed Hiranya Garbhadana ritual. Hiranya Garbhadana ritual. Ritual means a sacrifice. Yajna. Ritual means yajna. Okay. Rashtrakuta founder Dantidurga performed Hiranya Garbhadana ritual in Ujjain to get Kshatriya status. As per tradition, only Kshatriyas should rule. Kshatriyas should rule. Otherwise, he is not eligible to rule. Right? That's why he performed Hiranya Garbhadana in Ujjain. Right? And Dantidurga had no successor, no son. So his uncle Krishna one became ruler. Krishna one became ruler. Krishna one was greatest builder of Kailasanada, Kailasanada cave temple, Kailasanada cave temple, right? Kailasanada cave temple constructed by Krishna one. Okay, number of this cave is 16. Okay, Archaeological Survey of India gave a number that is 16 to Kailasanada cave temple. This cave temple also located in Yellore. This cave temple also located in Yellore, right? And UNESCO declared Kailasanada cave temple as World Heritage Site. World Heritage Site. World Heritage Site. Kailasanada cave temple. Kailasanada cave temple. Right. This Kailasanada cave temple. Kailasanada cave temple. Right. declared as World Heritage Site by UNESCO. UNESCO. Right? Krishna one was the Krishna one was the builder of Kailasanada Temple, and Krishna one defeated and killed Kirtivarma too. Kirti Varma too. Kirtivarma too. Okay, Kirtivarma II was the last rule of Western Chalukya dynasty. Krishna one killed Kirtivarma II and captured complete Western Chalukya dynasty. After Krishna one, Dhruva became ruler. Dhruva became ruler. Dhruva Dara Varsha. His title was Dhruva Dara Varsha. Dhruva Dara Varsha. Dhruvadara Varsha was the first important ruler. Dhruva involved in North Indian politics. From South India, only few people from South India, only few people attacked on North India. That is, first important person was the Dhruva Dara Varsha. His title was Dara Varsha, and his name is Dhruva Dara Varsha. He's participated in a he participated in a tri-party war to get Kanauj. Tri-party war. He participated in tri-party war. Actually, we to get a place, we here generally to get a place or a kingdom, for example, X kingdom attacked Y kingdom. But here, to get Kanoj, three different persons. Okay, for example, here Kanoj is the center of India. So if anyone who controlled Kanoj, he was considered as an emperor of India, right? So Kanoj, to get Kanoj, Dhruva Dara Varsha, Dhruva, to get Kanoj, Dhruva, and Dhruva of Rashtrakuta dynasty, and Vatsa Raja, Pratihara dynasty, and Pala king, Dharmapala. These three persons attacked on Kanauj in a same time. To get control over Kanauj, Dhruva, first Vatsaraja attacked on Kanauj. Okay, later Dhruva attacked on Kanauj. Later Dharmapala attacked on Kanauj. So a war was started between Vatsaraja and Dharmapala. As a third party, Dhruva entered into North India. He captured Gurjara Pratihara kingdom. Right? Gurjara Pratihara kingdom, and he also defeated Vatsaraja. He also defeated Dharmapala, and finally Dhruva captured Kanauj. Right? And victories of Dhruva discussed in Radanpur inscription, and Sanjanpur inscription. These two inscriptions speak about Radanpur inscription, and Sanjanpur inscription speak about victories of Dhruva. After Dhruva, Govinda became ruler. After Govinda, Amogha became ruler. Amogha was the greatest ruler in entire Rashtrakuta dynasty. Amogha was the greatest ruler in this dynasty. Okay, Amogha Varsha was the greatest ruler. Amogha Varsha period was Amogha Varsha period was 814 to 878 AD. 878 AD. Right, region ruled by, longest period ruled by, longest period ruled by Amogha Varsha. Totally 64 years. Totally 64 years Amogha Varsha ruled Rashtrakuta dynasty. Okay, remember during this period, Sulaiman from Arab country, Sulaiman from Arab country visited Amogha Varsha, and he praised Amogha Varsha. Right, in the world, there is only four persons, there is only four powerful persons. First person was Khalifa. Khalifa was the first strongest person on the earth. After Khalifa, Egypt ruler, Egypt ruler. After Egypt ruler, China ruler. After Egypt ruler, China ruler. And the fourth important ruler was Amogha Varsha. Amogha Varsha. Amogha Varsha was the fourth powerful ruler on the earth. First powerful ruler on the earth was Khalifa. Second powerful ruler on earth was Egypt ruler. Third powerful ruler on earth was China ruler, and fourth powerful ruler on earth was Amogha Varsha. We got this information from Sulaiman. Sulaiman came from Arab. Okay, Sulaiman came from Arab. During Amogha Varsha, Sulaiman visited India, right? And Amogha Varsha, Amogha Varsha was a great poet, and he had a title called Kavi Raja. Kavi Raja. Kavi Raja. On Kavi Raja. Kavi means poet, Raja means king. He was a poet and king. That's why he took a title called Kavi Raja. On his title, Amogha Varsha wrote Kavi Raja Margamo. Kaviraja Margamo. Right, Kaviraja Margamo was a important, right? And Kaviraja Margamo. Okay, Kaviraja Margamo was the important, important book written by Amogha Varsha. And second important book written by Amogha Varsha was Prashnottara. Prashnottara. Prashnottara Ratnamalika. Prashnottara Ratnamalika. Right? These two books written by these two books written by Amogha Varsha. Amogha Varsha. And remember, Shaktayana, another poet. Shaktayana, another poet. Another poet. He wrote a book called Amogha. Amogha Vrutti. Amogha Vrutti. Amogha Vrutti. And Mahaviracharya, another poet. Mahaviracharya, another poet. Right, he wrote Ganita, Ganita, Sara, Sangraham, Ganita Sara Sangraham. right? You should remember these books for our exam pattern, right? Definitely from medieval, okay, from literature, we will get a 1 mark. We will get a 1 mark. Definitely, we will get a 1 mark from these books. Right? If you forget about books, you will lose a mark. You lose a mark, right? And right, are you completed this one? Okay, okay, I'll clear this upper part of this. Right, Amoga Varsha was a great builder. He built a new city was called Manya Keta. Manya Keta. He was a great builder and he constructed a building. He constructed a place called Manya Keta. Right? Manya Keta was okay. This was a Manya Keta. Manya Keta was a great city. Okay, present name of Manya Keta was Malakad. Malakad. Right? Malakad was the present name of Manya Keta. Present name of Manya Keta. I remember this point, right? And we should remember these points, Manya Keta. Okay, and in Yellore, Amogavarsha constructed a cave that is, okay, I'll clear this and Amogavarsha Amogavarsha constructed a cave in Yellore that is Kailasa, Chota Kailasa. Chota Kailasa. Chota means small. Okay. In Yellore, Krishna one constructed a largest monument that is Kailasanada Temple. Kailasanada Temple was the largest. So that was called as Kailasanada Temple. In the construction of Chota Kailasa, he used Kailasanada Temple features, but in a small portion, in a sorry, sorry, in a small portion. That's why this is a small building. That's why this was a small cave. That's why this was called as Chota Kailasa. It was looking like a Kailasanada temple. But remember, Kailasa means we thought that Lord Shiva's a place. But this temple was not related to Shaivism, related to Jainism. Chota Kailasa was related to Jainism. Chota Kailasa was related to Jainism. Chota Kailasa. Right? Manya Keta was present name was present name of Manya Keta was Malakate and Amoga Varsha constructed Chota Kailasa, right? And next person Krishna too was a not a strong person. Okay, during Krishna too, decline was started. After after Krishna too, Indra three Indra III became ruler. Indra III period was 940 to 929 AD. 929 AD. 914 to 929 AD. Indra III. Right. Indra III was greatest ruler, and remember during his period Al Masudi Al Masudi came to India. Al-Masudi came to India. He praised the greatness of Indra III. He praised the greatness of Indra III. Krishna III was the last greatest ruler. Krishna III was the last greatest ruler. He was a grandson of Krishna too. He was a grandson of Krishna too, right? Grandson of Krishna too. Krishna III period Alayuda. Alayudha. Alayudha defeated. Alayudha was a great poet. Krishna 3 poet was Alayudha. He wrote a book called Kavi Rahasya. Kavi Rahasya. Kavi Rahasyam. Kavi Rahasyam. This book was written by Alayudha. He was a court poet of Krishna 3. In 949 AD, in 949 AD, in 949 AD, 949 AD, Krishna 3 attacked on Cholas and defeated Parantaka. This is most important for our exam, and you should remember. Okay, you should remember. Okay, 949 AD, 949 AD, Krishna 3, Krishna 3, Krishna 3 defeated Parantaka. Parantaka 1. Parantaka 1. Krishna 3 defeated Parantaka 1. Right? Parantaka 1. Right? Krishna 3 defeated Parantaka 1. This Parantaka 1 was the last, it was belongs to Chola dynasty. Chola dynasty. Krishna 3 invaded Chola dynasty and defeated Parantaka in battle of, in our exam they may ask year or battle name, battle of Takkolam. Battle of Takkolam. In Battle of Takkolam, Krishna 3 defeated Parantaka 1 and captured majority Tamil Nadu. Captured majority Tamil Nadu. Right? Okay, you should remember these points. Right? Okay, and Karkatu was a lost king. Karkatu. Karkatu was the last ruler. Karkatu was the last ruler in this dynasty. He was defeated by. He was defeated by. He was defeated by Tailapa II of Kalyani, Chalukya dynasty. Kalyani Chalukya dynasty. Kalyani Chalukya dynasty. Right? This was information related Rashtrakutas. Rashtrakutas. Now we'll discuss about Cholas. New chapter Cholas. New chapter Cholas. New chapter Cholas. Cholas actually belong to Urayur. Actually belongs to Urayur, and Vijayalaya Chola was the founder. Vijayalaya Chola was the founder. Vijayalaya Chola was the founder. Okay, and Vijayalaya Chola, Vijayalaya Chola. Okay, he was a founder and he attacked at Tanjore. He destroyed Muttayars. He destroyed Muttayars, right? He destroyed Muttayars, and with the help of locals, he defeated Muttayars and captured Tanjore. Chola capital city was Tanjore, Tanjore or Tanjavur, but in English we call it as a Tanjore. We call it as a Tanjore. Okay, Vijayalaya Chola was the founder. Sorry. Sorry. Vijayalaya Chola was the founder of Chola dynasty, and he constructed a Nishamba Sudhini. Nishamba Sudhini. Shakti Temple. Nishamba Sudhini Shakti Temple in Tanjore. Tanjore. After Vijayalaya Chola, Aditya Chola became ruler. Aditya Chola became ruler. He was a subordinate of Pallava dynasty. He was a subordinate of Pallava dynasty. Aditya Chola supported. There is a war of succession in Pallava dynasty. Okay, a war of succession means a fight between two brothers. Fight between two brothers. Aparajita Varma and Rupatunga Varma. Rupatunga Varma. Aparajita Varma, Rupatunga Varma. Okay, these two brothers started war of succession in Pallava dynasty. So supported Aditya Chola supported Aparajita Varma. So Aparajita Varma became ruler of Pallava dynasty, and Aditya Chola defeated Pandyans Pandyans in Sri Kurumbiyam War. Kurumbiyam. Sri Kurumbiyam War. Right? And after that, he declared independence. Aditya Chola declared independence and killed Aparajita Varma. Killed Aparajita Varma. Aditya Chola killed Aparajita Varma. First, he killed Nrupatunga Varma. There is a two persons in Pallava dynasty, right? That's why he supported a weak person. Aparajita Varma was a weak person. That's why he supported weak person. So weak person became ruler and strong person was killed by Aditya Chola. Aditya Chola killed a strong person, Nrupatunga Varma, and appointed Aparajita Varma as a ruler. Aparajita Varma was weak. So when there is no opposition at that period, Aditya Chola killed Aparajita Varma and declared independence of Chola dynasty. Okay, Parantaka one was the first greatest ruler. Parantaka one. Parantaka one. He was the first greatest ruler. First greatest ruler, right? He was the first greatest ruler, and first greatest means before he was many people were minus. Many people were minus, right? Okay. His ruling period was 907 to 907 to 955 AD. 955 AD. Parantaka 1 period was 907 to 955 AD. Right? 901. In 919, in 919 AD, Parantaka 1 gave Parantakavan gave or issued North Merur inscription. North Merur. North Merur inscription. This inscription speak about Chola village administration. This inscription speak about Chola village administration. Chola village administration. Cholas gave complete independence to villages. They gave complete independence to villages. They gave complete independence to villages. That's why we need to remember this point. And in our previous exams, also they asked about North Merur inscription. Which of the following inscriptions speak about Chola village administration? Chola village administration, right? Chola village administration. We should remember this point, right? And Parantaka one. gave Chola village administration structure in North Meru. In administration, we discuss about Chola village administration, right? And in Parantakavan defeated Krishna Krishna too in Battle of Vallala. Battle of Vallala. In Battle of Vallala. Krishna too defeated by Parantakavan in Battle of Vallala. Battle of Vallala. Battle of Vallala. In this area, remember, in this area, Parantakavan defeated Krishna too. Right, again, Krishna two's grandson, Krishna 3. In 949 AD, Krishna 3 defeated Parantaka 1. Right, Krishna 1, Krishna 3. Krishna 3 defeated Parantaka 1 in Battle of Takkolam. Battle of Takkolam. Battle of Takkolam. Remember this point. Krishna 3 defeated Parantaka 1 in Battle of Takkolam. Okay, up to 985, there is no strong rulers. So, 9 up to 985. Okay, so this dynasty was became weak, very weak. Okay, after 30 years in 985 AD, Raja became ruler. Raja became ruler in 985, ruled up to 1104 AD. 1104 AD. This is a time period of Raja. Raja defeated Chera. Chera means Kerala. Chera means Kerala. Raja defeated Chera, Pandya, Calabra. These three persons were the strongest opponents of strongest opponents of Raja in Tamil Nadu. At that period, there is no differentiate between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Okay, Kerala also considered as a part of Tamil Nadu. Tamil rulers only ruled entire Kerala also. From Chera, Kerala what was derived? Kera. So Kera became Kerala. Kerala became Kerala. Right? And Raja invaded Sri Lanka. He attacked on Sri Lanka. He captured North Sri Lanka. King of King of North Sri King of Sri Lanka, Mahida 5. King of Sri Lanka was Mahida 5. He was defeated by Rajaraja, so he ran away to South Sri Lanka. He ran away to South Sri Lanka. He ran away to South Sri Lanka. Okay, Mahida 5. Mahida 5 was the Mahida 5 was the Mahida 5 was the Mahida 5 was the important person, right? Mahida 5, right? And Raja invaded Sri Lanka and defeated Sri Lanka ruler. So he ran away to South Sri Lanka. And Raja even attacked on Maldives. Now it was called as a separate country, Maldives and Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep. Raja captured Maldives and Lakshadweeps. Next point, here Raja was a great builder. Was a great builder. He constructed a Brihadishwara temple and he started construction of Brihadishwara temple in 1003. That was completed by 1013. Foundation started in 1003, completed by 1013. Okay. Brihadishwara, Brihadishwara temple. Brihadishwara temple. Brihadishwara temple. Brihadishwara temple. Right? You should remember this point. Okay. Height of this temple was 196 meters. Height of this temple was 196 meters. Brihadishwara temple height is 196 meters. This was the largest building. This was the largest building in South India. Largest building in South India, right? Okay, and after Rajendra Chola became ruler. Rajendra Chola became ruler. Rajendra Chola was ruled from 1014 to 1044, and he was popularly known as the South Indian Napoleon. He was popularly known as South Indian Napoleon. South Indian Napoleon. Okay, Rajendra Chola. Rajendra Chola. Okay, Rajendra Chola considered South Indian Napoleon. Right, Rajendra Chola defeated many people. In that, most important was Rajendra Chola attacked on South Sri Lanka also. Rajendra Chola, father Rajaraja Chola, captured North Sri Lanka, and Rajendra Chola captured South Sri Lanka. South Sri Lanka. South Sri Lanka. Okay, Mahida 5, King of Sri Lanka. Mahida 5, King of Sri Lanka. This person was arrested and brought to Tanjore as a slave. Okay, he was converted to slave. He was converted to slave. Rajendra Chola. Rajendra Chola. Remember this point. Rajendra Chola not only invaded Sri Lanka but also North India. Okay, in Battle of Kanauj, sorry, in Battle of Ganga River, in Battle of Ganga River. Okay, he crossed Ganga River. He crossed Rajendra Chola crossed Ganga River. Okay, and he captured up to Ganga River. He captured up to Ganga River. Near Ganga River, near Ganga River, Rajendra Chola defeated Mahipala. Rajendra Chola defeated Mahipala. You should remember this point. And after this victory, he took a title called Gangai Konda. Gangai Konda. Gangai Konda, title of Rajendra Chola. Title of Rajendra Chola. Right, Rajendra Chola had a title called South Indian Napoleon. South Indian Napoleon. Remember, Battle of Muskie. Battle of Muskie. In Battle of Muskie, Rajendra Chola defeated Jayasimha. Jayasimha of Kalyani Chalukya dynasty. Kalyani Chalukya dynasty. Kalyani Chalukya dynasty. In Battle of Muskie, Rajendra Chola defeated Jayasimha of Kalyani Chalukya dynasty. His son-in-law was Rajaraja Narendra. His son-in-law was Rajaraja Narendra. Rajaraja Narendra. His son-in-law was Rajaraja Narendra. Rajaraja Narendra was the strongest ruler of Eastern Chalukya dynasty. Right? He was married daughter of Rajendra Chola. That is Ammanga Devi. Ammanga Devi. Ammanga Devi. Okay, and Rajaraja Narendra gave importance to Telugu language. Telugu language. His poets was Nannaya. Nannaya was his poet. Nannaya. Nannaya translated Mahabharat into Telugu. Into Telugu. Nannaya translated Mahabharat into Telugu. Nannaya translated Mahabharata into Telugu language. Telugu language. You should remember this point. Mahabharata into Telugu language. Okay, he lived in the court of Rajaraja Narendra. Okay, and Nannaya was popularly known as Adi Kavi. Adi Kavi, right? And remember, after here, Rajendra Chola. Rajendra Chola. Rajendra Chola constructed Gangaikonda, Cholapuram, Gangaikonda, Cholapuram city. Gangaikonda, Cholapuram city, and he constructed a Shiva temple and he constructed a Shiva temple. Constructed a Shiva temple, right? And okay, after Rajendra Chola, Adiraja, Veera Rajendra, okay, ruled, but they were not strong enough. Last greatest ruler was Kulotunga one. Kulotunga one. Kulotunga one was the last greatest ruler. Last greatest ruler. His period was 1070 to 1076. Just 6 years of period. Okay, during his period, Surya Varma II sent gifts to Kulotunga. Sent gifts to Kulotunga. Okay, Surya Varma II. Why he was important means he was a builder of Angkor Wat Temple. Angkor Wat Temple was the biggest Hindu temple in the world. Biggest Hindu temple in the world. Surya Varma II was the builder of Angkor Wat. This is the biggest temple. Okay, Hindu temple constructed by Surya Varma, and he had good relations with Kulotunga I. Surya Varma II gave gifts to Kulotunga I, and you should remember, Kulotunga sent his 77 ambassadors to China. 77 ambassadors to China. 77 ambassadors to China. Okay, Kulotunga period, he invented many poets. Jayadeva. Right? Jayadeva was the author of Kalinga Pattuparane. Pattuparani. Kalinga Pattuparani. Kalinga Pattuparani book written by Jayadeva. Kulotunga one was the uh, king. Okay, Jayadeva mentioned that in Kalinga, Jayadeva mentioned that in Kalinga Pattuparani, Kulotunga defeated Orissa ruler. Well, coming back to Tanjore near Simhachalam means Vishakhapatnam. He was the builder of Vishakhapatnam city, Kulotunga. Here, Vishakhapatnam city, right? Kulotunga one was the builder of Vishakhapatnam city. Okay, during his period, Cholas completely lost. Completely lost Sri Lanka, complete lost Sri Lanka. And we need to remember poets Kamban wrote Ramayan in Tamil language. Kamban wrote Ramayan in Tamil language. Tamil language. Kamban Ramayana was in Tamil. Kamban Ramayana was in Tamil. Okay, and Pugalendi, Pugalendi. Okay, Pugalendi wrote Nala Vemba. Shekilar, Shekilar. Shekilar was the author of Periya Puranam. Periya Puranam. Periya Puranam. Okay, these three persons important for our literature. Ramayana was written by Tamil Ramayana. Okay, Valmiki Ramayana different from Tamil Ramayana, Kamban Ramayana. Okay, Tamil Ramayana is different from Valmiki Ramayana. Pugalindi Nalavemba Shikilar Periya Puranam. Periya Puranam. Okay, remember Kulotunga 3. Kulotunga 3. Kulotunga 3 was the last king. Hoysalas and Pandyans. Hoysalas and Pandyans. Oh, yeah. Salas and Pandyans captured Chola dynasty. Right? Captured Chola dynasty. Okay. And Chola administration is most important for our exam. In previous exams also they asked about Chola administration. Cholas gave importance to centralized administration. Centralized administration. Okay. Cholas gave importance to centralized administration. Right? Cholas maintained council of ministers. Kuttan, Kuttan Council of Ministers, Prime Minister, Finance Minister, Military Commander. This all post was in Kuttan. Group of ministers was called as Kuttan. Perundeva, Deva. Higher officials, higher officials. Siru Taram. Lower officials, lower officials, lower officials. These terms you should remember. These terms are we are getting in a exam, right? And Kadu, forest lands, Kadu, forest lands, Wari, revenue department, Wari, revenue department. revenue department, Wari revenue department, Kadu forest lands, right? And Kadamai land revenue, Kadamai land revenue, land revenue, right? Kadamai land revenue, Kadu forest lands, Wari revenue department, Wari revenue department, right? Kada, Kadu, Kadu means forest land. Okay, these terminologies will repeat. Okay, and Chola village administration, sorry, Chola's administration, for the sake of administrative convenience, Cholas divide empire into mandalam. Mandalam means present, not present group of villages. Okay, state. Mandalam means state. During Cholas, Mandalam divided into Valanadu. Okay, we can consider Valanadu with the district. Nadu, present group of villages was called as Nadu, and the lowest administrative unit was village. Lowest administrative unit was village. Okay, this hierarchy asked in exam. This hierarchy asked in exam, and they mentioned. Okay, they mentioned this hierarchy mentioned in exam. Okay, they gave in ascending order, or they asked to set ascending order or descending order. Okay, ascending order, descending order. Okay, we should remember ascending and descending order of Cholas, right? And remember Chola village administration. Chola village administration. Chola village administration. Cholas gave complete independence to village administration. Unit number three terminologies Ur, Nagaram, and Sabha. Ur, Nagaram, and Sabha. Ur means Ur means a village assembly related to landlords. A village assembly related to landlords. Related to landlords. Nagaram, a village assembly related to traders. Traders. A village assembly related to traders. Sabha, Sabha related to a village assembly related to Brahmins. A village assembly related to Brahmins. There is three types of villages: Ur, Nagaram, Sabha. Ur means an assembly related to landlords. For example, X village contains number of farmers. So in that area, they organize Ur assembly, and in some villages only traders population was more. So at that condition they organize Nagaram, and Brahmins, where there is a more number of Brahmins at that area, they organized a village assembly was called as a Sabha. Village assembly called Sabha, right? Village committee members elections was conducted. Village committee members elections was conducted. Okay, Kunda Vole method. Kunda Vole method. This is nothing but lottery system. Lottery system. Kunda Vole method means lottery system. Lottery system. Kunda Vole method was lottery system. Remember, a part. They took a part and they keep names of the contestants. They write names of the contestants on a paper, and drop in that box. Drop in that box, right? And for 8 years old boy will pick that. 8 years old boy pick that names. So, if a person got the name, that person will be elected as a village committee member. Warrior, these terminologies most important for us. Variyam. Variyam. Variyam means village committee. Tota Variyam, Niti Variyam, village committee. Tota Variyam, Niti Variyam, Tota Variyam, Niti Variyam. And Variyar. Variyar means village committee member. Variyar means village committee member. And remember, okay, Variyar means village committee member. And Kudumbu, Kudumbu, Kudumbu means ward. Kudumbu means ward. Kudumbu means ward. Okay, you should remember Kudumbu means ward. And we should remember these points. Okay, and we should remember, if you want to become a, if any person wants to become a member of village committee, there is some qualifications. If they qualified also, Warrior means village committee member. Warrior means village committee member. Variyam means village committee. Warrior means village committee member. Village committee member. Okay, we have some works of village committee: maintaining water supply, maintaining the crops, maintaining the uh, uh, food material, and maintaining the cemeteries or graveyards, maintaining the cemeteries or graveyards, and etc. 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 Okay, they will got these works, right? And remember, they put some qualifications to elect to elect to village committee, to elect to village committee. Okay, you should remember these points. First qualification: minimum age. Minimum age is 35. Minimum age was 35. Maximum age is 70. Between 35 to 70, a person can contest. If you have 34 years, you are not eligible. If you have 70, 71 years, you are not eligible. Okay, below 70, above 35 can contest in elections. In elections, and you need to have own land. Okay, at that period, land revenue was called as valley. Okay, land revenue was called as valley. Minimum, you should pay 1/4 of the valley tax. Otherwise, he is not eligible to contest in elections. And one more thing. Okay, own house was required. Own house was required. It means non-local was not eligible. Everyone who is local to a place, definitely they are having own house. Okay, non-locals will not have own houses. Non-locals will not have known houses, right? Okay, that's why own house is compulsory. Own house is compulsory. Own house is compulsory, and okay, own house was compulsory. If you have no own house, you are not eligible to contest in Chola village elections. Okay, 1/4 of the valley tax land was you should need, and you should not a debitor. Okay, you should not a debitor. You should not a drunkard fellow. You should not a prostitute. Here, prostitute means not only female but also male. Okay, male or female prostitutes were not allowed to contest in elections. Okay, and before contesting elections, you should submit the property details, and after completion of the tenure also, they should submit accounts. They should submit accounts. Otherwise, you are not eligible to contest in future times. And once you elected to the village committee member, okay, after completion of your tenure, up to 3 years, you are not eligible. You are not eligible to contest. You are not eligible to do contest, right? You should remember these points. You should remember these points, right? Okay, this is a major information related to Chola village administration. Chola village administration. Okay, we will start another chapter. We'll start another chapter. Arab invasion on Sindh. Okay, Arab invasion on Sindh. Okay, here we should remember some terminologies, but maybe that was familiar to you or maybe known to your people. Okay, what is meant by Khalifa? Can you ask? Can you answer? Can you answer? What is meant by Khalifa? Okay, message in the chat box. What is meant by Khalifa? Khalifa. Okay, everybody you should try. You should try. Okay, who is Khalifa? Okay, what is the powers and functions of Khalifa? Try once because maybe regularly from your houses, definitely you can listen Khalifa word. Okay, what is meant by Khalifa? No, I am not talking about Sulaiman issue. Okay, Khalifa is related to Islam. That's why I asked you. Okay, any idea? No idea? Then I'll tell you. Any idea about? Okay, he was a he belongs to Islam. Any idea? No idea. Okay, I'll explain. Okay, I'll explain. Here, Khalifa means actually after death of Muhammad Prophet. Okay, Muhammad Prophet wants to share his powers. Okay, to protect religion. That's why Muhammad Prophet created a post called Khalifa. Khalifa means a successor of Muhammad Prophet. Muhammad Prophet, right? Muhammad Prophet successor. He was head of religion. He was the head of religion and political matters of Islamic kingdoms. Political, religious and political head of Islamic kingdom. Islamic kingdoms in all over the world. All over the world. Okay, Muhammad Prophet was the last reformer of Islam. Okay, he was not a founder, he was a last reformer. Okay, uh, he was the last reformer and he reformed Islam. He belonged to Makkah. He belonged to Makkah. He requested Makkah people to abolish idolatry. Abolish idolatry. Okay, Makkah people did not accept it because Makkah was a center of trade. Okay, Makkah people rejected Muhammad because that was a center of trade. Okay, from Europe, some traders came to Makkah to purchase goods of East. Okay, China, India, and other country goods was sent to Makkah. So during the early medieval period, Makkah was a trading center. That to invite and to attract the traders of different people, different traders of different country. Makkah people placed idols of different religions in Kaaba, right? But the people rejected Muhammad. So in 622 AD, Muhammad went to Medina. Muhammad Prophet went to Medina. Medina people accepted teachings of Muhammad, with the help of Medina people in 630 AD. In 630 AD, Muhammad Prophet captured Makkah. So finally, Makkah people accepted Islam and they destroyed idols in Kaaba. They destroyed idols in Kaaba. Okay, in Makkah we have a sacred place called Kaaba. Okay, and in Kaaba there is a idols that was destroyed by the Muhammad. That was destroyed by the Muhammad Prophet, right? Okay, Muhammad Prophet wants to promote Islam. He wants to promote message of the God. Okay, Muhammad Prophet says that he was messenger of the God. Muhammad Prophet was the messenger of the God, messenger of the God. And okay, after death of Muhammad, he wants to give these powers to Khalifa. That's why he created a post called Khalifa. Remember here, Ali, son-in-law, Ali, son-in-law of Muhammad. Okay, this person was appointed as a Khalifa. Unfortunately, he was not matured enough. So Abu Bakr appointed as a first Khalifa. Abu Bakr appointed as a first Khalifa. First Khalifa. Abu Bakr appointed as a first Khalifa. Actually, Muhammad Prophet wants to promote his son-in-law Ali as a Khalifa, but at the time of Muhammad's death, he was not mature. He was a minor. Still, he was a minor. So Abu Bakr, uncle of Muhammad Prophet, appointed as a first Khalifa. Okay, followers of Abu Bakr, Umar, Usman. After Abu Bakr, Umar, Usman became caliphs, these three caliphs followers is Sunnis. These three caliphs followers is Sunnis, and the fourth caliph was Ali. Ali followers were Shias. Ali followers were Shias. That is the difference between Sunnis and Shias. Right? Abu Bakr, Umar, Osman followers were called as Sunnis, and Ali's followers was called as Shia. Okay, and we have here Iran having largest Shia population. Iran having largest Shia population, right? And Saudi Arabia and other countries having largest Sunni population. In India also we have 12% of Islamic population, 10% belong to Sunni, and 2% belong to Shia. That 2% and 1% live in Hyderabad. Shia's population is 2 percentage, and out of 2 percentage, 1 percentage live in Hyderabad because of Qutub Shahis. Qutub Shahis came from Iran. So Iran followed Shia religion. Iran followed Shia religion. So that 1% of Shias live in Hyderabad, and Lucknow. Here there is a 1% of Shia population. 1% of Shia population. This Lucknow also ruled by Shias. That's why the Shia culture was developed in Lucknow, and the Shia culture developed in Hyderabad. Okay, Qutub Shahs. Qutub Shahs ruled approximately 200 years, ruled Hyderabad and nearby regions. That's why Shia culture or Persian culture was promoted in Hyderabad, nearby regions. And you should remember some other terminologies. Okay, Mansur, acceptance of Khalifa. Okay, rulers should pay gifts to Khalifa. Then Khalifa recognized rulers. Khalifa recognized the rulers. Right? Mansur, acceptance of Khalifa. In Delhi Sultanate, only three rulers donated gifts, sent gifts to Khalifa. That's why only three rulers got Mansur. That is Iltutmish, 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 Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and Firoz Shah Tughlaq, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. These three rulers got Mansur from Khalifa. Mansur means acceptance of Khalifa. Mansur means acceptance of Khalifa. Okay, and Shariat, Islamic law book, Shariat, Islamic law book of Islam. Ulema, local priest who was the protector of Shariat, custodian of Shariat. Ulema, custodian of Shariat, protector of the Shariat. Sultan, the king, local king. If Sultan violates Shariat, ulema issue fatwa. Fatwa means fatwa means a decree. Okay, and ulema says that you are violating the Shariat. That's why you are have no right to implement that thing, and you should implement the Shariat. The total information was mentioned in fatwa. Fatwa was given by ulema, local priest. And jizya. Jizya is a tax collected from non-Muslims who is living in Muslim area. Otherwise, they should convert into Muslim Islam country. They should convert into Islam country. Okay, Islam religion. Okay, jizya tax collected by Muslim rulers who is living in non-Muslims who is living in Muslim area. They should pay jizya tax. Otherwise, they should convert. They should convert it to Islam, right? And jakat, jakat, jakat means annual income tax per annum 2.5 percentage every rich Muslim should pay. Every rich Muslim should pay to the king. Zakat was a income tax collected from rich Muslims. Okay, every year they should pay 2.5% in their property, in their income. This money was used to develop mosque or welfare activities. Okay, they should develop construction of mosques and developmental activities. They used money for developmental activities or welfare of the people, poor people, welfare of the poor people. Comes, comes is nothing but booty, not booty. Okay, booty means plundered amount in the war or spoil of the war. Okay, comes divided between soldiers and king. Soldiers and king. That was 1/5 to king, 1/5 to king, 4/5 to soldiers, 4/5 to soldiers. 1/5 percentage given to king, 4/5 king given to soldiers. Soldiers. Comes means booty. Booty was, for example, for example, Alauddin Khilji captured Gujarat. In Gujarat, they got huge wealth. So, based on this ratio, Alauddin Khilji divided king share and soldiers share. Soldiers share. King share and soldiers share, right? And Karach, land revenue. Land revenue. As per Shariat, king had only 10% of the tax from agriculture. Only 10% of the tax from agriculture. 10% of the tax from agriculture region. Right? And these are important terminologies. Okay, we'll start with Arabs. We start with the Arab invasion on Sindh. Arab invasion on Sindh. Arab invasion on Sindh, right? Okay, Sri Lanka ruler, Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka ruler sent gifts to Iraq governor. Iraq governor, that is Al-Hajjaj. Al-Hajjaj. Okay, unfortunately, the gifts looted near Debal. Gifts looted near Debal port. Sri Lanka ruler sent gifts to Al-Hajjaj, right? Unfortunately, that gifts looted near Debal port. So Al-Hajjaj demanded for the compensation. Compensation. Okay, Debal was the part of Sindh state, Sindh kingdom. Deval was a part of Sindh kingdom. Al-Hajjaj ordered Dahir, king of Al-Hajjaj ordered Dahir, king of Sindh. Okay, Al-Hajjaj demanded that because of that theft, I lost my money, I lost my gift. So he should compensate and he should punish pirates. But Dahir did not respond. Dahir did not respond. That's why Al-Hajjaj sent his son-in-law. Al-Hajjaj sent his son-in-law. That is Mahmud bin Qasim. Al-Hajjaj sent Al-Hajjaj sent Muhammad bin Qasim. In 712 AD, Muhammad bin Qasim attacked on Sindh. He killed Sindh. He killed Sindh. He killed Sindh. He attacked on Sindh and he killed Sindh ruler Dahir. Sindh ruler Dahir. Sindh ruler was Dahir. So Al-Hajjaj sent Muhammad bin Qasim to defeat Sindh ruler. Okay, and Dahir was died in the battle, so he captured Sindh. Okay, and he captured Multan, and Multan was praised as a city of gold. Multan, city of gold. City of gold. City of gold. Multan. City of gold. You should remember this point. Make a note these points and okay. And he tried to capture Kanauj. He tried to capture Kanauj, right? Unfortunately, Al Hajjaj became the Khalifa, and Al Hajjaj invited, recalled Muhammad bin Qasim to Al Iraq. So Al Hajjaj killed Al-Hajjaj killed Muhammad bin Qasim. Al-Hajjaj killed Muhammad bin Qasim. Reason is reason is why he killed Muhammad bin Qasim was Muhammad bin Qasim looted Debal Port, okay, and sent gifts to Al-Hajjaj. It's not a problem, but he defeated and killed Dahir. Defeated, killed Dahir, and captured Rewar. Here, he committed a mistake. Muhammad bin Qasim committed a mistake. That is, Dahir two daughters. Dahir had two daughters. That is Suraja Devi, Parimala Devi. Okay, these two daughters of Dahir. Okay, Muhammad bin Qasim violated Comes rules. Violated Comes rules. Comes means plundered amount in the war. Okay, at that period, even women considered as a wealth, property. At that period, women also considered as a property. So, Muhammad bin Qasim should surrender Suraj Devi, Parimala Devi to Al Hajjaj. But Muhammad bin Qasim molested. Mahmud bin Qasim molested Suraj Devi and Parimala Devi. And he committed another mistake was these two women were sent to Iraq and gifted to Al Hajjaj. Gifted to Al Hajjaj. So Al Hajjaj got angry. These women's Suraj Devi and Parimala Devi gave complaint to Al Hajjaj. He already molested us. Then he got angry. He killed Muhammad bin Qasim. He killed Muhammad bin Qasim. Al Hajjaj killed Muhammad bin Qasim. Okay, Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr. Along with Muhammad bin Qasim, Abu Bakr came to India and he wrote a book called Chachnama. 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 Chachnama deals with history of Sindh. History of Sindh. Dahir belonged to Chach family. Dahir belonged to Chach family. Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr was the author of Chachnama in Arabic language. In Arabic language. Right, and Arabs learned Indian knowledge. Okay, Arabs translated Aryabhattiyam into Arabic language. Aryabhattiyam, Aryabhattiyam into Arabic language. Aryabhattiyam, Navanitakam, Navanitakam, Kandakadyaka, Kandakadyaka, and Brahmagupta's Kandakadyaka, and many Indian books translated to Arabic language and introduced in Arab. Okay, Indian mathematics was called as Indian mathematical or decimal system. Decimal system. Decimal system. Indian decimal system. Mathematical decimal system was called as Hindsa. Was called as Hindsa. Was called as Hindsa. Right, this Hindsa was introduced in the Arab by 7th century. Okay, nowadays we use 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers that numbers invented by the Indians, but Europeans thought that that was invention of Arabs. But after capturing India, Europeans came to know that that was knowledge related to Indians. That was knowledge related to Indians, right? Right, and we need to discuss about another topic, that is Muhammad Ghazini invasions. Ghazani Muhammad invasions. Around 70 times Muhammad of Ghazani invaded India. Muhammad of Ghazani invaded India between 1000 to 1027. 1027. Around 17 times he invaded India between 1000 to 1027. And Muhammad Ghazini ruling period was 997 to 1030. 1030. Muhammad Ghazini. Okay, his name was not Ghazini. He ruled from capital Ghazini, place of a name. Ghazini was a place of a name because in history many persons use Muhammad. So definitely we will confuse. We will confuse to remove that confusion. Okay, to remove the confusion, historians added different names to different Muhammads. Okay, Ghazini Muhammad, he was a ruler of Ghazani. Ghazani was a place in Central Asia. He ruled from capital Ghazani. That's why he was called as Ghazini Muhammad. And in this topic, we should discuss about three persons. Okay, the three persons and their books was important for our exam. Literature is most important for exam. Right, first important person was Utbi. Utbi. He was the author of Tariq e Yamini. Tariq e Yamini. Okay, Tariki Yamini. Tariq means day. Yamin Uddawla, title of Mahmud Ghazini. Yamin Uddawla, title of Mahmud Ghazini. So on his title, he wrote a book called Tariki Yamini. Tariki Yamini. And Firadausi. Firadausi was the author of Shahnama. Shahnama. Shah. Here Shah means emperor. Muhammad Ghazni was the emperor. So Shahnama was written by Firdausi. Okay, Firdausi was considered as Homer of the East. Homer of the East. What is meant by who is Homer? Who is Homer of the East? Okay, we say that Firdausi was a Homer of the East. One, okay, who is Homer? Homer means a Greek epic writer. Okay, anybody saw the Troy cinema? Troy. Okay, the Troy's movie taken from Odyssey. Odyssey, an epic. Odyssey, an epic, right? Odyssey, an epic. Iliad, Odyssey. These two books written by Homer. Written by Homer. That's why Homer was compared with Firdausi. Homer was compared with Firdausi. And Al-Biruni. Al-Biruni was considered as the first Muslim Indologist. First Muslim Indologist. Indology, study of India and Indian culture, Indian heritage, etc. Indology, study of India. Indology, study of India, Indian culture, Indian heritage, right? Indology, right? You should know this point. Al-Biruni wrote Kitab ul-Hind. Kitab ul-Hind. Okay, Kitab ul-Hind, right? This book was written by Al-Biruni. This book was written by Al-Biruni, right? Kitab ul-Hind. Kitab al-Hind. This book was written by Al-Biruni. Okay, you should remember this point. Right? And this book was considered as a mirror of 11th century. Mirror of 11th century. Mirror of 11th century. Al-Biruni was the author of Al-Biruni was the author of Kitab al-Hind, and he translated Upanishads into Arabic language, and Euclid wrote Principles of Geometry. Euclid wrote Principles of Geometry. The Principles of Geometry translated into the Principles of Geometry translated into Sanskrit language by Al-Biruni. Okay, now we'll talk about invasions of Muhammad Ghazini. Muhammad Ghazini around 17 times he invaded India. Okay, first invasion against the Hindu Shahi dynasty. Hindu Shahi dynasty and defeated Jayapala. Remember, Mahmud Ghazini invaded India. Mahmud Ghazini invaded India to earn money, to loot the money, to earn the money, to loot the money. That's it. To loot the money. That's it, right? Okay. Mahmud Ghazini intention is not to establish any kingdom, not to establish any kingdom. His ambition is he wants to earn a lot of money because India was the richest country. Okay, India was the richest country, so definitely he'll get crores of money. That's why he invaded. Okay, in the first invasion, he attacked the Hindu Shahi dynasty and defeated Jayapala. Defeated Jayapala. right? And Anandapal, son of Anandapal, son of Jayapala, right? This Anandapal paid huge compensation. So Jayapala was released by Mahmud Ghazini, released by the Ghazini. Jayapala released from the jail and he came back to home, but he committed suicide. He committed suicide. He performed, he killed, he died. Jayapala committed suicide. He entered into funeral fire. He prepared his own funeral fire and he jumped into funeral fire and died in fire, died in the fire. He committed suicide because he was lost to Muhammad Ghazini. And next he attacked on Batinda, Batinda, Batinda. He attacked on Batinda. Batinda king was Vijay Roy, Vijay Roy. Okay, from Vijay Roy he looted a lot of money, and later he also attacked on Multan. In Multan, he defeated Dawood. Fateh Dawood. In Multan, he defeated Fateh Dawood belonged to Shia religion. Shia tradition. Okay, and Muhammad Ghazni belonged to Sunni. Muhammad Ghazni belonged to Sunni tradition. Sunni, he was a Sunni. He was a Sunni and he defeated Fateh Dawood. He killed Fateh Dawood. Anandapala had a son that was Sukapala. Sukapala converted into Islam. He took a name called Nawab Pasha. He took a name called Nawab Pasha. Right? Nawab Pasha. Sukapala converted to Islam and became the ruler of Multan. Okay, after death of Fateh Dawood, Sukapala converted to Islam and took a name called Nawab Pasha and converted to Islam and became the ruler of Multan. Became the ruler of Multan. Okay, and 1008, 1008 Battle of Whitehead. In Battle of Whitehead, Anandapala got the support of Ujmer, Ajmer, Ujjain, Gwalior, okay, and Chanderi, Kanauj, and etc. rulers. Because of elephant episode, Anandapala lost the battle to Muhammad Ghazini. Right? Anandapala used elephant. In Indian Army, elephant was the strength and weakness of Indian Army. Strength and weakness of Indian Army was elephant because elephant was strong enough, not scared of anything. Definitely, elephant crushed opponent army. If elephant was became scared, then they turn back and came back. So at that condition, okay, at that condition, our own army will die. Okay, Anandapala was the ruler of this dynasty. In Battle of Vaihed, Anandapala climbed the elephant. That elephant ran away. Everybody thought that king is running away from battlefield. But unfortunately, elephant was ran away because of scared of weapons coming from the opposing side. So because of elephant, Muhammad got victory and Anandapala got defeat. Okay, in Indian history, Muhammad Ghazini invaded 17 times. Okay, it means he never failed. It means he did not fail 16 times, but he got victory. Only few times he was lost. Kanauj here, he destroyed Nagarkot. He destroyed Nagarkot Jwalamukhi Temple. Jwalamukhi Temple. Jwalamukhi Temple. Jwalamukhi Temple. And Kanoj Chakraswamy Temple. Chakraswamy Temple. Okay, Kashmir. Kashmir Queen was Dida, Rani Dida. Rani Dida. Rani Dida twice a woman. That was a woman. Rani Dida was a woman. Okay, she defeated Mahmud Ghazini twice. She defeated Mahmud Ghazani. She defeated Mahmud Ghazani. And Chandela ruler, Chandela ruler, Vidyadhara. Vidyadhara. Chandela ruler, Vidyadhara. This Vidyadhara in Gwalior, in Kalenjar, twice defeated Mahmud Ghazini, Gwalior and Kanauj. Oh, sorry, Kalenjar. Kalenjar. In these two incidents, in these two places, Mahmud Ghazini was defeated by Vidyadhara, Chandela Vidyadhara. And most important is 16th invasion. 16th invasion was the most important. 16th invasion was the most important, right? And this invasion was called as Gujarat invasions. Gujarat invasions or Gujarat invasion or Somnath invasion. Somnath invasion. What is the name? What Muhammad Ghazni name? Muhammad Ghazni only. Ghazni means is a name of area. Okay, his name was Muhammad Ghazani. Muhammad Ghazni. He was a ruler of Muhammad Ghazani means a place or capital. Place or a capital of Muhammad. In history, many people used Muhammad. That's why we need to study history carefully and without any errors. So, to easily identify, historians added capital name to Muhammad. So he was called as Muhammad Ghazni. His original name is Muhammad, right? Okay, 16th invasion is the most important because in 16th invasion, Muhammad Ghazni got a huge wealth, huge wealth. 16th invasion was against Gujarat or Somnath. Somnath here, Bhima one, king of Bhima one of Gujarat, Bhima one of Gujarat, right? Bhima one of Gujarat, right? This Bhima one was defeated by the Bhima one was defeated by the Muhammad Ghazni, defeated by the Muhammad Ghazni. So Muhammad looted four cities. That is Anihil Wara, capital city of Gujarat. Anihilwara is capital city of Gujarat. Surat, richest port city in India. Somnath, city of temples. Somnath, city of temples. And Kambe. Kambe was a famous slave trade market. Kambe was a famous slave trade market, right? And Muhammad defeated Gujarat or Somnath. He looted these four cities and he got huge wealth. Out of 17 majority income coming from majority income he got in Somnath only. And the 17th invasion was against to Jats of Punjab, Jats of Punjab, right? And 17 invasion completed, and in 1000 before his death, he constructed a museum in Ghazani. He constructed a museum in Ghazani. You should remember the point. And I remember in 1030, Muhammad Ghazini was passed away. Title of Muhammad Ghazini, Bahut Shikar, Bahut Shikar, destroyer of enemies. Sorry, destroyer of idols. Destroyer of idols. Bahut Shikar was the title of Muhammad Ghazali. Okay, Bahut Shikar means destroyer of idols, right? And after Muhammad Ghazali, no invasions was there up to 100 years. After 100 years, Muhammad Ghori came to India. Okay, Muhammad Ghori brother was Saifuddin. Saifuddin captured Ghazini place and appointed Muhammad Ghori as a ruler of Ghazani. In Ghazani, he saw. In Ghazani, he saw. In Ghazani, he saw museum started by the Muhammad Ghazini. Museum started by the Muhammad Ghazini. So he thought that India having so much of the money, so he need to rule. He need to rule India. That's why Muhammad Ghazini started invasions. Okay, title of Muhammad Ghazini. Title of Muhammad Ghazini is Jahan Soz. Jahan Soz. Jahan Soz means burner of the world. Burner of the world. Burner of the world. Jahan Soz means burner of the world. That was the title of. That was the title of Muhammad Ghori. In 1178 AD, Muhammad Ghori Attacked on Gujarat. Here, ruler of Gujarat was Bhima II. Bhima II. Bhima II. Okay, Bhima II was the ruler of Gujarat. Okay, in Battle of Mount Abu, in Battle of Mount Abu, Bhima II defeated Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad Ghori got severe injuries. He unable to walk with the help of water carrier. Muhammad Ghori was went to Ghazani. Right? And later he recovering from the wounds. He became strong, and he attacked on North India, Batinda, right? Remember this point. Batinda was a place. Batinda was a place in Punjab. Batinda was the capital. Right? This Batinda. Okay, here you should remember Batinda was the capital of Punjab, one of the important city of Punjab. Okay, you should remember this point and remember this place belongs to Chauhans. Prithviraj Chauhan. Prithviraj Chauhan. Prithviraj Chauhan was ruler of Delhi. Delhi. Prithviraj Chauhan was the ruler of Delhi. Okay, Batinda was the border of Delhi. Here, the border means kingdom's border, not a Delhi border. Okay, kingdom's border, Chahamanas or Chauhan's border. To protect Batinda, Prithviraj Chauhan III started a war, that is first battle of Tarai. First battle of Tarai, 1191 AD. Okay, first battle of Tarai. In this battle, Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Mahmud Gori. Once again, he tried a lot. Mahmud Gori tried a lot. Okay, but he got severe injuries. He got severe injuries. He unable to walk. Unable to walk. So again, with the help of a water carrier, Mahmud Gori went to Ghazini. At that time, Prithviraj Chauhan III forgived. Actually, Prithviraj Chauhan III had a opportunity to kill. Prithviraj Chauhan III had a opportunity to kill Mahmud Gori, but Prithviraj Chauhan III did not kill because he was a Rajput. Rajput never used weapon against a person who is unable to walk, who is unable to kill, unable to hold the sword, unable to hold the sword. So Mahmud Gori ran away. After 9 months, he recovered from the injuries and again attacked on Delhi or Batinda. So here we have a second battle of Tarain. In second battle of Tarain, Muhammad Gori 1192 AD attacked on Batinda. So in this battle, in second battle of Tarain, in this battle, Prithviraj Chauhan III was defeated, by Muhammad Gori, defeated and killed by Muhammad Gori. Okay, Chand Bardai, Chand Bardai, he was the author of Prithviraj Raso. Prithviraj Raso. Okay, in this book, he says that Chand Bardai says that Prithviraj Chauhan was enemy. Prithviraj Chauhan was enemy of Kanauj ruler Jayachandra. Jayachandra. Kanauj ruler was Jayachandra. Kanauj ruler was Jayachandra. Jayachandra had a beautiful daughter, that is Rani Samyogita. Rani Samyogita. Rani Samyogita, a beautiful daughter of Jayachandra. Right? Jayachandra did not invited Prithviraj Chauhan for Swayamvar, but Prithviraj Chauhan had crush on Rani Samyogita, and even Rani Samyogita had a crush on Prithviraj Chauhan, but Jayachandra had a rivalry. That's why he did not invited Prithviraj Chauhan to Swayamvar, but Prithviraj Chauhan III eloped and married Rani Samyogita. So that was big insult to Jayachandra. That was big insult to Jayachandra. So, in Second Battle of Tarain, Jayachandra indirectly supported Mahmud Gori. So, with the support of Jayachandra, Mahmud Gori was got success. Mahmud Gori got success. We got this information from Chand Bardhan. In 1194 AD, Battle of Chandawar, Battle of Chandawar, Battle of Chandawar, Battle of Chandawar. Remember Battle of Chandawar. Muhammad Gori defeated Jayachandra also, Jayachandra also, right? Kutubuddin Aibak appointed as a governor of India. Kutubuddin Aibak, Kutubuddin Aibak appointed as a governor of India. Muhammad Gori protector, appointed as a governor of Delhi. Kutubuddin Aibak was a slave. Kutubuddin Aibak was the slave of Mahmud Gori. He was appointed as a governor of Delhi, right? And remember, Mahmud Gori even minted his name on his coins. His name was bin Muhammad bin Samo. Okay, Muhammad bin Samo, name of the Muhammad Gori. Muhammad bin Samo words mentioned on coins of Chauhans. One side we found the name of Prithviraj Chauhan, and another side we found name of Muhammad bin Samo. It means Muhammad bin Samo or Muhammad Gori defeated and killed Prithviraj Chauhan. Right on his coins we found Lord Shiva. We found Lord Shiva. Right? Okay, Mahmud Gori was lost battle in Central Asia. That's why in India and Punjab, Hindu cookers, Hindu cookers, Hindu cookers, and Hindu cookers and Shia Muslims unitedly attack on uh, Mahmud Gori army and defeated Mahmud Gori. So, to suppress Shia Muslims and Hindu cookers, Mahmud Gori belonged to Sunni. Mahmud Gori belonged to Sunni. That's why he was faced a revolt of Shias. Belonged to Sunni. Belonged to Sunni. So Shias joined hands with Hindu cookers and Attacked at Mahmud Gori. Right? In this revolt, Mahmud Gori successfully suppressed Shia Muslims and Hindu cookers. Unknown Shia killed Mahmud Gori. Unknown Shia person killed Mahmud Gori. When Mahmud Gori was sleeping during nighttime, at that period, unknown Shia Muslim killed Mahmud Gori. Okay, Muhammad Gori had no male children. That's why his military commanders and Slaves declared independence. Kutubuddin Aibak, Kutubuddin Aibak, Kutubuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak declared independence in Delhi and laid the foundation of slave dynasty or Delhi Sultanate. Delhi Sultanate. Delhi Sultanate. Delhi Sultanate. Qutbuddin Aibak was the founder of Delhi Sultanate. Okay, he was the founder of slave dynasty. Slave dynasty. Okay, and in Multan, Nasruddin Kubasha. In Multan, Nasruddin Kubasha, and in Ghazani, Tajuddin Yildiz. Multan, Nasir, Nasir Uddin Kubacha, Kubacha declared independence. And in Ghazani, Taj Uddin Yildiz, Yildiz declared independence. Right? This is the today's class. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. If you have any doubts, ask me. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. And okay, any doubts? Can you ask me doubts? I will clear. You can ask me any doubts. Okay. If you have no doubts, can you say no doubts? I'll end the session. I'll end the session. Any doubts? No doubts, huh? Shall I close the session? Shall I end the session? You tell me. Otherwise, I can't know. If you have any doubts, ask me. Otherwise, I'll end the session. No doubts? Shall I end the session? Okay, thank you. In the next class, we'll discuss about Delhi Sultanate. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll end the session.